What's going on, Pats Nation? Welcome to another edition of the Ken's Pats Talk Patriots podcast. Hope all y'all doing good out there, man. I'm doing pretty good. Ready to bring y'all some of the latest Patriots updates, and we're gonna talk a little bit about the draft, man. The draft was last Thursday around this time, man. I think that was by far probably one of the best drafts I've been a part of as a longtime Patriots fan, man. It was crazy. It was enthusiastic. It was surprising. Like it's a lot of words that can't even subscribe it. Like just describe. I said describe this, but describe it. Like a lot of words I can't even really describe it, man. Real good draft. A lot of surprises. A lot of players that dropped that I didn't think they would drop. A lot of players that went way ahead of when I think they were where I thought they would go ahead. So I mean, this draft was by far one of the best ones I've ever seen, man. I really enjoyed it. As a Patriots fan, I really enjoyed the draft. In terms of the Patriots, I think we did a pretty good job in draft. Landed Christian Gonzalez out of Oregon with the we was at 14th, but landed him at 17th. It was pretty good. Traded back with the Steelers, got and was patient and still landed our guy. So that was huge right there for me, man. It's very surprising too, because I thought when we stayed there, I thought we'd probably go wide receiver. Zay Flower was still there. Jackson Smith and Jigba was still there. I thought we'd go wide receiver, but we didn't go. We went corner. So that tells you right there. And then there was rumors that we was going to trade up. So there was rumors that we was going to trade up, but we didn't. So that was big right there, man. Coming away, Christian Gonzalez, he's going to do wonders for our defense. And now we can get back to playing how we used to play when we had a number one corner, Stephon Gilmore. I guess you can call J.C. Jackson number one. Darrell Reeves. I mean, all the Tyler Law, the guys that we have key to leave, we can get back to playing. So now, if Gonzalez is that guy, and I think he is, off all everything I done seen, we can go back to putting him. We can do it too. We can have him travel with the team's number one wide receiver. So we're playing Buffalo, have Christian Gonzalez go with Diggs, and then or have him go with Davis, and then we can double Diggs. So there's two ways we can play it. We can double the number one wide receiver, put your number one on their number two, or you can put your number one on their number one wide receiver. So either way we do, I think it'd be good for us, man. I'm excited, man. I am excited. I'm excited. I cannot wait for this season to start, man. You know, right now we're in the dead time of the off season, so everything's real slow. Not a lot going on. Some things gonna be going on. You know, OTAs and mini camps about to start soon, but right now we're in a slow time of the off season, man. So I just want to come on here for a little bit, talk a little bit about the draft, some of the latest Patriots updates. Mike Gesicki got interviewed today, his first press conference since he was with the Patriots. Had a lot to talk about by Mac Jones, offseason planning, things like that. Um, yes, sir. Appreciate it, bro. Juju Smith-Schuster, he spoke earlier in the week, talked a little bit about the offensive things. I'm gonna get into that shortly. But I think back to Chris Gonzalez, I think he's gonna do wonders for our defense. Just having him there is gonna be good, man. I'm excited, and I just can't wait, man. We about 2 months away from training camp, so I just can't wait to get things off and running with him, man. He can play man, zone, and the slot. He can do it all. So that's good right there. Our second pick, Keon White, very under radar player. Didn't think we was gonna pick him. I didn't hear much about him in the pre-draft process in the off season. During draft, I didn't really hear much about him, but everything they say, man, he's a pretty good player. Defensive end. He kind of looks like Detroit Wise. He reminds me of Detroit Wise, albeit a younger Detroit Wise. And I think he's very powerful. I think he probably might be a little quicker than Detroit Wise too, and he's 24 years old. So that's good right there, getting him. I just feel like that pick there is going to be good for us. I like that, getting some youth, getting more athletic. But you know, in the AFC, who we playing against, Tour, he can get outside the pocket, he can run. Josh Allen has killed us the past few years. Playing against them, gotta have some youth, gotta have some athleticism, gotta have some power, some strength, and some. You just gotta have all that when you're playing those quarterbacks, man. So I don't look for him to have like crazy sack numbers, 12, 15 sacks like a Judon, but I do look for him to be like a presence. I do think he can cause a lot of havoc. He's gonna be something to reckon with. I really believe that, man. I think he can be like a 7, 8 sack guy for us. Cause you look at Georgia Tech, he sacked Drake May 3 times in one game. 3 times in one game he sacked him. That's the quarterback for Carolina, for the Tar Heels. So the guy can play. Now, was he worthy? Well, there was some people that say he could be a first rounder. But he didn't go in the first round. So I think get drafting him is going to be good for us or whatnot. The third pick, Madi Mapu out of San Diego, I think it's Sacramento State or San Diego State, young linebacker, kind of built kind of like a Cal Duggar, Matt Wilson. He's a hybrid guy. I think having him there, another youth, explosive, he can cover. Good pick in the third round. Great pick. Good pick. We did trade up for a kicker. We got a punter. We needed that from last year. Special teams was atrocious last year, and we needed that. Got up and got us a kicker and punter. Got up and got us a kicker and a punter, so that's good. Drafted a few linemen. We needed tackles, but the guys that we drafted, they said they can play tackle, so that's good. I actually think that's going to be pretty good for us right there. Getting depth. I think our depth now on the offensive line is good now. We got some good depth now. Some of the undrafted, the wide receivers in the 6th round, some flyers. Kayshawn Butte out of LSU could have been a first round pick. A few off the field concern, had an injury, had two ankle surgeries or whatnot. And look at his 2020 season. Kayshawn Butte was a baller. He played good. So the fact that we got him, low risk, high reward, didn't spend too much, 6th round pick. So, I mean, if it works out, great. If not, that's going to be good too. So, I just think it's low risk, high reward. It's low risk, high reward. That's really what I believe, man. I'm not gonna expect too much from it. If he gives us something, man, I think he can come in. And if you look at our depth chart, you got Parker, Juju, Taquan Thornton, and Kendrick Bourne. Nobody's running away. Nobody's scared of them. Like they not like after Juju and Parker, and probably not even Parker. Juju probably the only set thing right now at the depth chart. Probably Juju. I think Bourne, Parker, and Thornton, they're all competing for the spots after that. I still don't understand why people think Kayshawn, DeMaris Douglas won't make the team. They both dogs, and we need a yes, sir. I agree, bro. I couldn't agree more. I really believe that Kayshawn Butte, I think all we need is one of them. We just need one of them to hit. If we can hit on one of those guys, bro, we doing something, man. I really like DeMaris Douglas. I was just about to talk about him. I think if any of them hit, it's probably gonna be Kayshawn though. Just the experience he got. He's a young DeMaris Douglas. He's young too, but I feel Butte, he's just destined to be hit. He's just that's a destined pick for us right now, man. I can actually see him coming in year one playing real good. I can see that. I can actually see him in year one playing good for us. So, man, if we can get that from him, man, that's going to be huge for us, man. And I'm not saying he's going to put up 1,000 yards. I'm not saying all that. But anything he gives us is going to be good. DeMaris Douglas, I love that pick. They say we coached him at the Shrine Bowl, the Shrine game. We coached him, and they said we was interested in him before the draft or whatnot. So I love that pick. Smaller guy. One of the Patriot reporter, Evan Lazar, calls him third day 3 Zay. And I can see it, man. He's a dog. He can play. Man. He's explosive, fast, quick. He can play outside, inside. I've seen a lot from. I've seen people comparing to Marcus Jones, the version of Marcus Jones to the offensive version of Marcus Jones. So I think, man, we just anything, man. If we can get anything, that'll be good. Anything. Yeah, he reminds me. I've seen Deebo Samuel come. I've seen who else? I've seen Deebo Samuel. I've seen Jarvis Landry. Stephon. I've seen Stephon. He does remind. Yep. And Stephon. It was a 5th round pick. Who the hell thought he was going to come out and be what he was? Nobody saw that coming. So I think, you just never know, man. These 6th rounders, they coming in, these receivers with a chip on their shoulder. Nobody expect them to do anything. So they're going to be hyped up and ready to go, man. They're going to be ready to go. So I can't wait, man. Like I'm excited. Just the youth, man. Just us having that youth there, like it's gonna be huge for us. Gonna be huge for us, man. I'm excited. And it's upside. I think both of them are high upside guys. Like we're not expecting anything from them or whatnot. Nobody's gonna be expecting nothing from them. So the fact off that, man, come on, man. The sky's the limit. The sky's the limit, man. And like I said, I do see Stephon Diggs in them. See a little bit of Stephon in him. What's going on, Walt? I want to address some. I'm gonna move on to the comments of Juju Smith-Schuster and Mike Gesicki. They had their first in their open interviews today. First time they spoke since they've been a part of the past for the Patriots and whatnot. And Juju Smith-Schuster said that he believes that we got enough on offense. Along with him, Devontae Parker, Taquan Thornton, Kendrick Bourne, the running backs we got. Juju said he believes the Patriots offense can do a lot. He's already done did a deep dive into the playbook. He says it's kind of like going to school. You should be able to get a degree for it. So I really believe like he's talking good like that. Everybody's excited and happy, man. We all are excited and happy, and that's what I like. See, last all season around this time, there's a lot of negative stuff going on. We won't see it. We won't like the offense wasn't looking good. We didn't really have the playmakers. We didn't add much. This year, bring it in Mike Gesicki. That's good. That's an upgrade from John Smith. It's going to be tight ends. It's going to be like a hybrid slot wide receiver. Whatever it's going to be, whatever it's going to be, it's better than what we had on John Smith Schuster. The fit just didn't work with John Smith Schuster. I liked him, but the fit didn't work. I feel with Gesicki, he's done it. He's been productive. John Smith Schuster. I mean, I don't think he only think he's even surpassed 500 yards a season yet since when he was with Titan. He wasn't even all that. So I don't know why that was a bad contract. I don't know why we gave him all that money. But I really feel like Mike Gesicki, boy, the thing to see, you can line him up outside, inside, line him up in line. He can do a lot. So just the versatility alone, he's going to be a red zone target for us. So I think we're going to get a lot more out of Mike Gesicki, and it's a 1-year deal. So maybe after this year or during the season, we might extend him if we see something that like. But I feel like with Mike Gesicki, I think it's a much better fit in. He passed through Bill O'Brien at Penn State. They didn't play together. Bill O'Brien didn't coach him, but he recruited him there to Penn State. So that's good. Juju Smith-Schuster, love the fit. He had some comments. He said the sky's the limit for Mac Jones. It's what you like to hear. It's exactly what you like to hear, man. I really think Matt's going to come out this year with these new weapons, improve offensive line. A lot of people don't understand. Coaching last year killed us. Just having better coaches this year, it's going to do us wonders. Just having better coaches this year, along with the players, it's a lot of our issue last year was coaching. You go back and look at that Raider game, coaching. The Vikings game, a lot of it was coaching late in that game. The Dolphins game, week 1, coaching. Like it was a lot of our issue this past year. We lost a lot of games off of bad coaching. Bad coaching. The offensive line was a mess at times. Didn't have an offensive line coach. Didn't have a quarterback coach. Didn't have an offensive coordinator. Now we have all that now. We have all those pieces now, along with better players. No, we don't have that number 1 wide receiver yet. And I think we can get him at some point. But I think Juju, a real good receiver, he's an upgrade over Myers. Mike Gesicki, he's an upgrade over Jonas Smith. So you can't say we haven't upgraded from last year. We're a lot better than last year. We got more depth at every position. We're younger, faster, and more explosive. So, and I feel like we better, man. Just looking at our schedule and looking at the draft, like we got a tough schedule this year, but we won 8 games last year, and I really feel like we could have won at least 3 more games last year. So that would have gave you about 10, 11 games. I just feel like a lot of people are counting us out right now, and I feel like that's when we're at our best, when we're up on the radar. When we're up on the radar, that's exactly when the Patriots are at their best. We're in a tough division. You see what the Jets doing. They got Aaron Rodgers, Garrett Wilson. They got Breece Hall coming. They got some guys. Their defense is not going to it's getting even better. Buffalo, they had a pretty good draft. Miami didn't do much in the draft, but they got some pieces. They're fast. Tua's a big question mark for them. So I think in the division, of course, roster-wise, we're probably the worst in our division when it comes to roster. If you just look at the roster, now you still got to play the game, but you just look at the roster, we don't have what Miami got. They got 2 good wide receivers. Buffalo, good wide receiver, two tight ends now. Defense, Von Miller coming back. That talent, the talent in Buffalo, way better than what it is in New England. We closed the gap a little bit. Are we there yet? I don't know yet. We'll see this year. But I feel like the talent in Miami, Buffalo, the Jets, they're way more talented than the Patriots right now. It's not even close. They're more talented, but we coming though. We coming in. I don't think we fall off from coming though. We just got to see how this draft class. You know, with Mapu and um Kayshawn Butte, Demario Douglas, Christian Gonzalez. If we can get at least about 3 or 4 of the people we drafted this year to hit, man, we're talking playoffs and even more than that. Even more, that's all we need. That's all we need. It's just a couple of these guys, especially these wide receivers, to hit. And I'm really feeling Kayshawn Butte, if he hits for us, I'm telling you. And we normally do good with these late round draft picks. We normally do good with them. If we can get one of them to hit, both of them, if both of them hit, that's great. But one of them, I feel to be great, man. I really believe it. I think the offensive line is gonna be much better this year. It was a mess last year at times. I think it was some games where it played pretty good, but offensive line was a mess for the most part. Better players this year. Got coaching. Coach Clam coming in from Oregon, coaching. Like I just said, the fact that we have coaching now, it's gonna you just watch. It's gonna like it's not so much about the players, it's a lot about coaching, man. I think last year our talent wasn't bad. It was the coaching that messed us up. It just bad coaching, man. It comes down to X and O, just coaching. You got to have the guys, but you got to have coaching too. You got to be able to coach. You got to coach them up. I think this year, like, then we got some guys come back last year that were hurt on the offensive line. Like it starts up front, but I can't wait to see the defense. I think Christian Gonzalez, and nothing's gonna be given to him. He's not gonna come in week one. Nothing's gonna be given to him in training camp. But I think like the second corner across from him, number 2 corner, it should be Jack Jones. Jack Jones. It should be Jack Jones. It's exactly who it should be. Third corner, I think you move Jonathan Jones back into the slot, and then you have Marcus Jones playing as the 4th corner. That's how you should do it. Now you got good depth. You got some good depth right there. Or you can rotate Marcus Jones and Jonathan Jones in the slot. So however you want to do that. Jalen Mills gonna be safety. So I think Jalen and Phillips will be safety. No, Jalen and Duggar be safety. You got Peppers. Phillips gonna be your sub linebackers. Like we got so much versatility now. And I'm gonna give you one name to keep an eye on during training camp in a couple months. Nobody's talking about this guy, and I picked up on it last year. Quandre Mosley, the corner out of Kentucky. He was undrafted last year, but he was at the Cowboys camp last year. We signed him late last year. He played the game against Miami. I think he played the last game against Buffalo too. Tall corner, 6'2". I think he can do something in training camp. Now he has the full offseason with us now. I like this tape. I seen somehow I like Quandre Mosley. Bro, I think we're gonna have so many guys, like we're gonna have to make some tough decisions. Like I really believe that. Then Bowden out of Jackson State got some what is it, like 6'2", 6'3", corner, play special team and returner. Like we got some guys, man. Like we got so much talent now, man. Like so much depth. It's gonna be some hard cuts, but that's later on in the offseason by these cuts. But we got some guys. I'm glad we got size at corner though, because we needed that. I mean, Marcus Jones, it really hurt us that the Bengals game. T. Higgins was just snagging over Marcus Jones. That whole game, they were just going off. All they did was just throw it up. Now we got bigger corners. You can't do that now. So I mean, the depth we got now is crazy, man. Just crazy depth. So I just really feel like, man, this year it's a big year for the coaching staff. Big year for Matt Jones, defense. Uche's in a contract year. Michael Williams in a contract year. Uche, I want to see if he can repeat what he did last year. What he had about, I want to say about 10. He got about 11, 12 sacks last year. He had double-digit sacks, Uche. If he can come on this year and do the same thing and not just do that in the passing game on third down, we need it every down. If we can get some opposite Judon consistently, then your front four can be Judon. You got Uche, you got Wise, Christian Barmore. He should be healthier this year, and then Keon White. That's gonna be a tough front. That's gonna be a tough front to start right there. I can't wait to see those packages on third down that we throw out there. That's gonna be a tough front. Keon White, Matt Judon, Barmore. You got Uche, like then I mean let's see. We still got Anthony Jennings. We're waiting for him to kind of hit a little bit. Perkins hasn't really he ain't shown us much. But if we can get anything like from those guys, man, like we got some tough decisions to make in the offseason during training camp. Some tough roster cuts. Some teams gonna get some good. They're gonna get some good players because we got so much depth right now. Like we're versatile at all the positions. Somebody can get some good players, man. I really believe it. I really see it, man. A report came out that Kayshawn Butte already agreed to a contract I think it's a 4-year deal. I want to say $4 million. Let me see if I can pull that up. But yeah, we did. We came to terms with our first rookie deal today. Happened a few hours ago. Keyshawn Boutte, 4-year deal, like worth $4 million or whatnot. So that's good. We're not paying him much. Like I said, if he hit, great. If not, that's gonna be good too. We're not even paying him much. So he's a 6 rounder. But man, if he can get his head on right, I'm telling y'all, Keyshawn Boutte, I'm telling you, he's gonna be. I really can see it. And plus, with our depth chart, nobody's running away with anything. Nobody's scared of none of the receivers we got. So when he do play, like I really feel like he can. I think he can surpass probably Thornton. I think he can get as high to the number 3 wide receiver this year. And he got to do it in training camp though. Then he got to translate to the preseason, regular season. But I feel like everybody's spot, everybody competing. I think Juju probably number 1. His spots are sure. We don't know about Devontae Parker yet. Bourne, Thornton, ain't none of them spots guaranteed, man. If we can get anything from Keyshawn Boutte during training camp, the sky's gonna be the limit, man. For the offense, for the Patriots this year as a whole, man, the sky's gonna be the limit. But man, I want to come out here and talk with y'all for a little bit, man. Recap the draft a little bit. Hope y'all enjoyed it, man. But I appreciate all y'all joining me and whatnot. I appreciate it all. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like, share, do all that. Man, leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this latest episode. I will be back on Sunday, dropping some more knowledge on the Patriots and whatnot. I appreciate all y'all joining me. And go Pats.